Hello! It's a Sunday and I'm going off for lunch. But I've had the whole morning looking at Texas and receiving phone calls and questions. So I want to reply. As you all know, I have truly rocked the boat. But I want to give another side to it. Okay, one of the main complaints is the number of people that have lost their jobs. As far as I know, mining is not a labor-intensive industry. It only gives 0.6% of the total employment in the country. In the study done in 2014, and this is government data, it's 235,000 jobs. And that's the entire industry. So I honestly don't know where they're getting the numbers of 1.2. What I do know is that for how many people are adversely affected by the closure, there are so many more people that have been adversely affected for decades. We cannot and we must not build an economy where some people benefit and everyone else suffers. This is not the psychology we need to bring our country forward. So, and the other thing I want to say is that, you know, when we close down the mines, we're not going to leave them alone. Hindi naman sila iiwanan. My experience is that a green economy creates many more jobs and is much, much more sustainable. I mean, I have communities earning 30 million a year, 40 million a year. And in the Yolanda area where we invested in ecotourism, in less than a year, they've gotten the money back and they go up to the millions of pesos in terms of salaries. So we have choices to make. And if you have beauty there and you ravage it by something destructive, what will you do? You've killed the opportunity, you've killed the future of that place. So I hope that settles it in terms of the economy, because at the end of the day, how are we benefiting from all of this? I really don't think we ever benefit from the destruction of the environment. Okay, number 2. Next, when the miners come and then they say that, they have the 4.2 billion or they spew off all these other numbers, I am sincerely asking them to look at the other side of the equation. You're just looking at the benefits. Did you look at what was needed to give you that kind of money? Did you look at the social cost? I know for a fact that wherever there is mining, it creates social unrest. Because there's some people that benefit and many others who don't, and they fight. And families that used to love each other begin to fight each other and even kill. We have had deaths because people fight. Is that the kind of society we want to have? So why don't you value the social cost? And why don't you value the economic cost of giving you that 4.7 billion? And why don't you value the opportunity loss if we had done something else there? I debate the fact that mineral land can only be used as mining. That's not true at all. I have friends who have mineral land and they're doing agriculture, like really, really good agriculture, like earning hundreds of thousands every week. And that's what we want to do for them. I truly feel that the only way our country will come up is if we nourish and take care of the resources that are there in a way that benefits everyone there. And I feel the extractive paradigm where you get from there and you don't care if people suffer is not good spiritually, and it's certainly not the way our country is going to come up. And the numbers show wherever there's mining, there's still poverty there. And I have been able to alleviate the poverty in certain areas on the second year, on the second or third, fourth year. I mean, their lives have come up. I don't give any scholarships, but they have the money to give scholarships. So I'm not don't want to fight against the mining industry, but you really cannot have mining in watersheds. So for the mining companies that have passed, I want to work together with them so we use their SDMP funds to create what we call an area development effect. So that when they leave, the people can still earn. Because the way it is now, you give money for scholarships, and when you leave, who's going to help them? Will they have the money for scholarships? What will you do? They should make their own money, and we should make the land productive. And killing the rivers and seas is not the way to do it. We've been mining this country for 100 years. We have nothing to show for it. Okay, there's some mining companies that have done rather well, and I want to work together with them. I don't want to fight with anyone. Okay, but you must tell the truth. If you say this and this and this, then give the total picture. Don't just give one side of the picture. It's Sunday. I love you all. Have love in your heart, and let's bring this country forward. Bye-bye.